Hey guys! Before this week's episode, the Xbox Dive would like to bring your attention to a special cause. Fellow diver Joseph Moran over at Poly Games is going to be hosting a special event August 11th through the 13th called Gaming Against Cancer. All proceeds will be going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital to help children win their battle against cancer. To learn more, let's hear from Joseph.
Hello everybody, welcome to Poly Games. I'm your host Joseph. Today I am so proud to present in the honor and memory of my late grandfather, Gaming Against Cancer. It is here where we as gamers fight cancer the only way we know how, which is we game against it. On August 11th through the 13th, I will be running a charity drive on Twitch with this GoFundMe in mind, where we can donate to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital for August 11th through the 13th. We're going to be running this charity in honor of my grandpa, and all that those donations go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So please come along with me on the journey, August 11th through the 13th, twitch.com/poly_games. That is where we're going to come together as a community, have fun, stream games like Splatoon 2, like Overwatch, maybe even some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and have fun as a community, but most of all, donate to kids in need.
We hope you guys can spread the word about this awesome event. And with that, on with the show. So Chris, one thing interesting that happened recently, Grand Theft Auto. It's a game that just keeps on rolling. Recently,
man.
Take Two, right?
Take Two.
I was gonna say Double Fine for a second. I don't know why I was gonna say Double Fine.
Nope, not Double Fine.
Not Double Fine.
Fine does not publish Grand Theft Auto. Sorry.
Oh man, but no, Take Two came out and they're talking about GTA, and they said GTA Online just had the best quarter it's ever had. They said
that's insane. They
said digital sales were up 47%, which is $281 million. They said their digital transactions were up 72%. Now that includes DLC, in-game currency, microtransactions, that kind of stuff. This game came out at the tail end of last generation. This is an Xbox 360 PS3 game that got remastered.
That is crazy.
Xbox One, PS4, and it's on PC too, right? I think. And this game is in the top 10 every single month since it came out. Who is still buying this game? Everybody I know owns this game. The only thing I could think of is if they had it on PS3 and they upgraded PS4. They had an Xbox 360, upgraded to Xbox One. Well, then they got the other system. So the PS4 players bought an Xbox One, so they also bought the game there. The Xbox One players also bought PS4, so they bought the game there. Like, it never stops. This game is a money maker. But it kind of popped the question into my head. Why is it that certain games have these long legs and they just keep on going? Like, what is causing Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Online, all that? What is causing it to be so popular? Because looking at it, like Overwatch right now has been out a year. It is more popular now than it was at release. Now they've got, official leagues for it. They've got, they're adding new characters. They're bringing summer games back. Like myself, I was a late adopter for Overwatch. And I know Chris is the same way. And so there's got to be a lot of people like us joining on and hopping on now. And so it just keeps going. But for every Overwatch, there's a Battleborn, right? So why is it that Overwatch is doing so well, but Battleborn, while it's not exactly the same, it was a multi-character first-person shooter where it was in an arena, and while it was more of a MOBA, it was still an arena shooter, right? And I actually really enjoyed Battleborn. It was a great game, but it just died, right? And there's just certain games that stick around and certain games that don't. So I just thought, Chris, is just kind of a fun conversation.
Sure.
What's the magic, man? What is the magic ingredient that keeps some games hanging on and other games just, brushed to the side, just brought up, in talks about gaming history. I mean, what is that deciding factor?
Well, man, it's really, look, it's hard to even probably put that into a formula, because if we could do it on the show, everybody would do it,
right.
and they would have games that sold 200 million copies.
That'd be amazing.
I think for me, I think that number one, it's name recognition.
Mm-hmm.
For Overwatch, that comes in the way of Blizzard,
right?
And for GTA, that just comes in the way of GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, we had someone on the chat actually just write that GTA is a rite passage. And that's actually that's actually true.
That is very true.
I mean, GTA 3 was a I will always remember that game. When it came out, I didn't even have a PlayStation. I played it at a friend's house.
Yeah.
But PlayStation, on PlayStation, it was PlayStation 1, right? GTA 3.
No, that was PS2.
Was it PS2?
Yeah,
okay.
PS2.
So
no, wait. Are you talking
it,
about GTA 1 or GTA 3?
GTA 3.
GTA 3, yes, PS2.
PS2. Okay.
Because I said PS2, and then I thought for a second, did he say GTA 1 or GTA 3?
No.
I thought he said 3.
Because 3 is the one that changed it, right?
Yep.
And it almost became
the virtual hooker puncher, right? Isn't that what people called it?
Yeah. Exactly. But here's what I'm getting back to. I think it comes back to word of mouth. Maybe is the best way to say it. But you mentioned Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
I didn't never try Battleborn because I didn't have anybody to play with. I probably would never play Overwatch if I didn't play with you. But I do think that if you find an audience that you connect with, and it's not just the gameplay. The thing about GTA is they do such a good job at crafting like this deep story, with all these kind of twists and turns along the way, and then this amazing open world that they create. And it's water cooler conversations, but it doesn't affect you if you're not around people that play it. Look, I haven't beat GTA 5. I actually don't talk to anybody on a regular basis that has played or even likes GTA 5. It's just not in my discussion. But if you are in that, and maybe you work with a group of people, or maybe you hang out with a group of people, and they're all playing a game like GTA 5, it just becomes something you have to experience so that you can be part of the conversation. And then with a game like GTA 5, it just doesn't end, man. It doesn't stop. And neither does Overwatch. It's constantly raising the bar, adding new content, bring these hooks, just like Overwatch just announced. The summer games are coming back, and there's all these hooks that are keeping that audience. So it's about gaining an audience and then keeping that audience, and both of these games have done it.
Right. I think the main thing, now that I'm thinking about it, with GTA and with Overwatch, they had a solid foundation to build onto, right? Because some of these games, it's like they want to make it last, but it's like building a house of cards, right? It's just gonna get blown over. It's like the pig that made his house out of sticks, right?
yeah. And
he also got the pig that made his house out of bricks. So, Overwatch and GTA are like the brick house, man. They are solid. And so they had this great foundation. And from there, they could add onto their mansion, right? So like with Overwatch, the actual foundation of the game, the first-person shooting, the loot boxes, it had that hook in there. But from there, now they can add new maps. They can add new characters. They can add new modes. But they do it consistently to a point where even if you're starting to lose interest, like let's say people stop playing GTA, stop playing Overwatch. The reason I'm talking about Overwatch is lately I've been playing a lot of it, and so I've got more experience with it than with GTA.
Yeah.
But let's say they stop playing for a few months. Oh, hey, do you hear summer games are back? Oh, yeah, summer games are back. And they'll hop in and play Lucio Ball or whatever they want to do. Oh, those specific skins that you wanted, they're only in this window. Or Halloween, they got Halloween skins and Christmas skins and all that stuff I missed last year. I'm looking forward to this year because I know they're going to unlock those plus new ones in October. So I think that's what it is. And like GTA, people said GTA 5, and I played it, enjoyed it, saying it's the best GTA ever made. Right?
Yeah.
And from there, Now with GTA, I think it's a little bit different than Overwatch. Now I'm probably wrong on this, probably completely wrong. So if you're in the live chat, just say you're an idiot. You're wrong. I feel like Overwatch, in a way, is more for the competitive gamer, right? Where I feel like GTA is more for the best way to put this, because I'm probably going to make a lot of people mad when I say this. I don't mean this in a bad way. I feel like GTA is that game where you've got that friend. He buys a console, and all he does, he buys Madden, he buys Call of Duty, and he buys GTA. You know? Like, GTA is, even if you're a gamer or not, that is a staple where, even if you're slightly interested in video games, you are going to buy GTA.
Yeah.
And so all these late console adopters are now picking up GTA.
Yep.
So, I mean, what else do you think? Like you said, you think it's more of, well, not more of, but you think one of the big things is name recognition, right? It's Blizzard. It's Grand Theft Auto. It's they have their hooks already in you before you even buy the game. Because with Battleborn, I love Battleborn. I thought Battleborn was great. Battleborn had an actual story mode. Overwatch doesn't have that. And I remember when I heard about Overwatch, I'm like, everybody's already jumped on the Overwatch bandwagon before it even came out.
Yeah.
Why do you think a game like Battleborn and other games, you know, in the same instance where something similar came out recently, why did it fail? Because Gearbox is a big name. They make Borderlands. People love Borderlands, right? Why didn't it click?
Yeah. I mean, I think the answer is I think it's just name recognition. I think that the name brings a lot to it. Battleborn was a brand new IP, even though the developer, and again, so was Overwatch. But these Overwatch characters, you know, are well, it's something that Blizzard is known for is these hero characters, and their other games. So, but like they have. Like this is following. Blizzard has this amazing following. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I do think that releasing them both close together was a death wish for Battleborn. There was no way that you're going to come out next to that. That would be like, you know, me starting a brand new, you know, FPS game, you know, calling it, you know, whatever, Skyfall, and but I released it the week before Call of Duty, you know, whatever, World War II. Like, it's gonna get trounced. It's gonna get lost in the shuffle. Even if my game was great, you know, it's going to be beat because of name recognition and because of the value of that studio. If you look at Gearbox, yeah, Gearbox is big, but what they're known for is Borderlands, right? I can't even think of another game off the top of my head that they've made.
Well,
so
I was going to say, I do wonder, though, if it has to do, right around the time Battleborn came out, Gearbox released two other games. They released Aliens, Colonial Marines, and Duke Nukem Forever. Remember?
Oh, those both piles of trash. Yeah. It could have been that too. Bad word of the mouth. I just think Blizzard is an unstoppable force, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why. You know, but I think that Overwatch really caught on PC, and I think that it wasn't it out first on PC before it came to console.
I can't remember. I think
like
you're right, though. I think you're right.
Yeah, so I think there was already some word of mouth about how good it was, and it was coming to console. Mm-hmm. But I just think that those guys know what they're doing, and they have this great fan base. And then what happens is if you get people in the conversation, they're going to tell their friends, "This is what you need to play." Crap! How long did Josh tell us we needed to play Overwatch before we finally did?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
it took a long time, and we didn't really hop into it until they had a major sale on it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will say, with Blizzard though, like for me, I didn't really have the Blizzard connection, right? Because I don't play World of Warcraft. I don't play, what's the card game called? Hearthstone. Don't play Hearthstone. Like, I didn't have that Blizzard connection, right? And for me, I'm like, it's a Blizzard game. I don't really play Blizzard games, so I didn't really get all, you know, enamored and excited for this thing that hasn't happened yet, right? Even though the reviews were coming out and everyone was saying it was game of the year, boom, 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 all over the place. I remember we had the Life of Gaming, Game of the Year conversation, right?
That was hilarious.
And we never played, at least at that point, we hadn't played Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, we don't get it. Everyone's like, it should be our number one game. It should be up there pretty high. And Chris and I were like, well, I don't know, because it just looked like every other shooter. Like it didn't, at least to us, from first inspection, we're like, Overwatch doesn't look that great.
Yeah. No, I threatened to leave the show. So.
Oh, man. But it's just interesting how certain games are going to pull you in and certain ones won't.
Yeah, but I think you're answering your own question.
Sure.
Me and you had no interest in doing it, and
Right.
we have now bought the game,
Mm-hmm.
and you now play quite a bit, right? And this is the answer to GTA, right? GTA just keeps going because eventually you're going to wear down your friends, and that's what happened. Josh, you guys need to try it. You guys need to try it. You guys need to try it. And then what did it do? The Xbox had a free weekend, and we played it free weekend. We enjoyed it. We both bought it that weekend, and we've been playing it ever since. And that's the difference. The difference is it builds an audience and it keeps the audience, and the audience tells people, what should I play? Play Overwatch. Well, I don't want to play that. What should I play? Play Overwatch.
Right.
And that's how that conversation goes. Same thing with GTA. Hey, I just bought an Xbox. What should I play? First game you should buy, GTA 5.
Right.
I've never played it before. Buy it. You'll love it. And that's where that goes.
Right. And the thing about GTA, I think that also gives it its staying power, is that the name, like you said before, is recognizable. But at the same time, you do not have to play any other GTA games to understand the characters, to understand the stories. They're not connected, right?
Yeah.
What's connected is, I guess, kind of going back to what I said before, that gameplay foundation is there. And they use the same gameplay foundation for GTA, for Red Dead. That's like their bread and butter right there. That is what they use. That's their gold right there. And other people have tried to do it, like with GTA. GTA is still going strong, but if you look at another game like Saints Row, right? Saints Row originally was a GTA clone, right, for Xbox. That's what it was. And it just didn't click in the same way because it's trying to copy and understand what made GTA so good, and it couldn't figure it out. And I feel like these kind of games don't come around that often. You may have one or two in an entire generation. Yeah. And I think we've already had them. I think it's going to be GTA and Overwatch. I do not see any other game. Because like Titanfall 2. I love Titanfall 2. I thought it was a great game when I got it. But the people playing it fell off so fast. And you just never know. You just never know what's going to stick.
That's true. No, that's true.
So, okay, guys, I know this was supposed to be about what gives games long legs, but kind of turned into a GTA Overwatch conversation. So I apologize for that. But, guys, we want to know from you, especially if you're watching in the live chat right now. Eddie, talk to you, man. What gives a game long legs? Is it a solid foundation? Like Chris said, is it name recognition? What makes a game popular enough that it explodes out of the box of a generation, especially GTA, because we talked a lot more about Overwatch, but GTA in a way is a way bigger game because it started on the 360 and it's still selling more copies on the Xbox One. It made a generational leap and it's still selling. Let us know in the live chat what gives a game long legs. And do you think any game coming out in the future is going to have long legs? Let us know in the live chat. Or if you watch this later on YouTube, let us know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe first. Don't forget. And you can always hit us up on our Facebook community group. Just look up Xbox Dive on Facebook. Find us on there. Or hit us up on Twitter at the Xbox Dive.